Hey everybody, it's Mark Arnstein, Remax Hallmark, and of course livingnorthtoronto.com. This is vlog number 31, and I have a special guest with me today, Mr. Dawood Bedrosian from Orlando, Florida. He's with eXp Realty, and we go back probably about 8 to 10 years ago. Dawood was living in Toronto from about 95 to 2002, moved down to the States, became an agent, and he has brought to me this amazing project down in Orlando. It's about 3 exits away just from Disney World. And for Canadians wanting to have an opportunity to get some phenomenal property down in Florida, the price point on this is fantastic. The structures of these are amazing. The finishings are absolutely incredible. And I thought, what a great time given everything that's going on, especially now with COVID, and having an opportunity to have that extra external living space or location to go to have you on today and talk about the project. So I'm going to say, take it away. Give me the nuts and bolts of it, bud.
Thanks, Mark. I really appreciate it. It's really good to reconnect with you guys again. And it's really weird how, it seems like we kickstarted this whole initiative in 2010, 11, 12, when the market crashed, and we were coming to Canada to help Canadians purchase properties right here in Orlando, Florida. And ironically, we kind of realized that after coming so often, as you know, over 95% of my clientele has been Canadian based, because we created a one-stop shop for them to be able to essentially come to one place and have all of their concerns taken care of, whether it was opening a bank account, getting property management sorted out for them, selecting a unit, making sure all the maintenance and all the headaches that comes along with owning a property overseas was taken care of. Ironically, some 10 years later, we are reconnecting back again. And this time I have the project right here behind me, the Azul Resort, which is 9 minutes away from Disney. We're 3 exits away, right in the heart of what they call the Four Corners area, which is a area zoned specifically for short-term rental. And of course, with COVID, there's been a great opportunity that has allowed us to market this project to not only people from the Northeast, which is New York, Chicago, Boston, but even as far west as California, for people that are realizing that it's a lot cheaper to sell their properties, relocate to sunny Orlando, work from home, and use properties like this as either a second home or, better yet, a investment property that they can use part-time while renting it out for the majority of the time. I think a lot of Canadians have been frustrated with the lockdown situation for what they've been experiencing, because everybody keeps asking me, let's not talk about the lockdown anymore. How's it over there? And my joke is, it doesn't seem like there's COVID over here. The restaurants have been open since last year, and the concerts are back in full force. And it's one of the few states that people can really kind of come back to a certain sense of normalcy, if you want to call it that. And we're definitely seeing a huge influx of tourists that are coming down, a lot of drive-in tourists from neighboring states, and a ton of people flying. We're also seeing a lot of Canadians that are considering escaping a lockdown situation, coming down to enjoy the lockdown here without a lockdown, and taking the time to, take in the sun, enjoy the weather while still working at home, but here in Florida. So we're definitely seeing all kinds of license plates on our highway systems. And, this opportunity seemed to have come at the opportune time. We have 4 categories of properties, which is a 3-bedroom, a 4-bedroom, a 5-bedroom, and a 6-bedroom. The 6-bedroom will be releasing at the very end. It's a townhouse project, and it's designated or zoned short-term, or you could use it as a long-term or a second home if you'd like. The cool thing about it is the 3 bedrooms come with a jacuzzi or a hot tub, depending on what you call it, in your back patio area, so it's private for your use only. The 4 bedrooms, the 5 bedrooms, and the 6 bedrooms come with your very own private swimming pool in your back patio area of your own personal townhouse. The dimensions are approximately 12 feet by 18 feet, so a nice size pool for you to, cool off in or enjoy the time with your kids. And like I said, the beauty of the project like this is you have one property management company that's taking care of all of your property management needs. There will be shuttle services that are going out to the theme parks as well too, and you can use it for short term as well as long term. And compared to Canadian prices, we're talking about a 3-bedroom starting at 339. The end caps are 345. You can't get a studio in Toronto for that price.
No, you can't. You can't get anything period in Toronto for that price. You can get a parking spot maybe if you're lucky.
Exactly. Yeah. And then the 4 bedrooms are 409 and the 5 bedrooms are 425. We've arranged for financing available through banks such as TD USA and RBC USA. So there's the ease of financing these properties as well. As you remember, 10 years ago, a lot of the properties could only be purchased cash. So that is a great opportunity for Canadians as well too. Your Canadian dollar.
And go ahead. I was gonna say, what's the minimum down payment though for on something like this right now?
20% if you're purchasing it as a second home or a vacation property. 25% if your numbers don't work or you have multiple properties in Canada that you can use that investment income or that rental income towards your investment property down here. And that loan will be 25%. So you have essentially 2 different types of programs: a 20% second home / vacation property program, or an investment program where you'll end up putting 25% and the interest rate is just a little bit higher. Right.
So if you think about it, so if you're buying something for $500,000 US, it's effectively $100,000 US with the conversion, still only $130,000 Canadian.
No, it's actually less than that. Mark, it's less than that. The Canadian dollar is hovering at around $1.21, 22. So it's even better than it was before.
Yeah.
So it's gotten even cheaper. The Canadian dollar has become a lot stronger as compared to the US dollar.
Right. So, I mean, it becomes a very advantageous prospect. Now, as far as you have the option in investment that you can actually rent out your unit when you're not using it, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Absolutely. Now, when you do that, and you come down to actually book your time and come down and use it, how does that work as far as control versus when you can use it, when you can't use it? And are you actually going to your actual physical unit when you come down to use it?
Great question. So you own the property outright. You use the property at your own leisure. If you choose to use it throughout the whole year, you can do that. If you want to use it for a portion of the time. What I like to tell people all the time is, the property management company has some projections that they created for, prospective numbers for 2022. It's not something we've organized. It's some studies that they've done based on all the properties that they manage down in Florida. And they basically look at it like this. They said, the highest performing homes are homes that are usually rented out for, a few weeks out of the year. Call it 2-3 weeks out of the year. Mid-range homes would be, maybe a month and a half to 2 months of personal use. And then, the lower performing tier is if you're ending up using the property for an extensive period of time. So there's no restriction on our part for how long you can rent the property. It really comes down to your personal choice and what you would like. Now, the only restrictions are 2 following things. There's only one property management company that's going to be able to rent out your property. And the reason for that is quite simple. Think of it in terms of renting or buying into a 4 Seasons at a ski lodge or a summer resort or a Ritz-Carlton. They want to maintain a certain standard all across the board when it comes to the look and the aesthetics of the place. So we have furniture packages available for purchase. Also, there's a financing program available for Canadians as well too. The program entails a 25% down payment along with 1 year of financing at 0% during the duration of the time. So that works quite advantageously. And of course, everything is included down to the linens, the silverware. You literally have to come with your own personal belongings and a toothbrush. And if you don't have a toothbrush, don't worry, we'll arrange one for you.
So basically it's fully turnkey. So it's like a one-time, just put the cash down, arrange financing, and you're good to go.
Mark, ironically, the name of our property management company is turnkey as well too.
Oh, so there you go.
5,000 properties throughout the United States and over 80 destinations. And they just got bought out by one of the largest property management companies in the United States called Vacasa Homes. And Vacasa currently has over 32,000 properties in their management. So it's really great to work with the highest pedigree of partners when it comes to delivering a project like this.
Right. And then as far as the resort goes, or the project, I don't say resort, but the development goes, is there going to, like behind you, obviously that would be like the common pool area. Is there going to be like a gym on site? Is there going to be amenities, like all those kinds of
Correct.
things?
So you have the community pool right here. I don't know if you can see it. We have a gym facility, on-site health and fitness facility. We have a snack bar, so you can pick up some convenience goods as well from there too. We have a kids play area and putt-putt golf in by the pool as well too. And then don't forget, you have your very own personal swimming pools right on site as well too. So
right. And parking?
So parking, we have a parking ratio of approximately 1.9 parking spaces per unit. So almost double the parking spaces for the number of units available. And the 3-bedroom townhouses come specifically with their own carport.
Right.
So you have ample parking. And you got to keep in mind, when it comes to parking, many of the guests that are coming are renting one large vehicle and they're putting their whole family in the vehicle versus having multiple vehicles like you would in a residential scenario.
Right. So, but parking is included though for the units.
It's free.
Yeah.
It's free.
Oh, just free parking. Okay. So just park for everyone. Okay.
So there's no additional charge for that.
Okay. Okay. And right now, how far along is the project? Is it like
first 11 units?
Three different? Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, the first 11
units. Which phase? Yeah. Yeah.
So the first 11 units will be delivered in August 2021. So right around the corner. And the following should be delivered in January 2022. And then all the subsequent buildings, three blocks at a time will be delivered, you could say every 4 months or so thereafter. So we are anticipating completion of 18 to 24 months. Okay,
so by 2023, everything will be completely done, no more construction. And away you go. Okay. And then what other amenities are around there besides the fact that you're 3 exits away from Disney? You okay? You need some water?
So I have it right here. Sorry, I just got excited. So if you're a golfer, we're looking, you have championship golf courses across the street and up the street. And when I say across the street, I'm talking about literally walking distance. Within about a 10-minute drive, you could probably get to about 15 golf courses.
Right.
So Disney is close by. Universal and SeaWorld is less than 20 minutes away. Some of the best outlet malls that are open till 11 p.m. at night are, minutes away from the project as well too. I-4 is literally 3 minutes down the street, which is our major highway, kind of like 401. That can take you all the way from Daytona down to Tampa, Florida, or Clearwater, St. Petersburg on the West Coast. So
nice.
You're close distance to all the attractions, all the restaurants, all the theme parks. Everything that you want is literally steps away.
Right. And the beauty of something like this too is that if you want that getaway destination place, but yet you don't want to stay in a hotel and be able to just have the ability to, with kids. And I remember when my kids were little, what a pain in the derriere was when you go to a hotel and you got to bring all those extra snacks and then you got to have them in the room and all the extra foods because they're hungry at all kinds of different hours of the day. Yeah. So you got all the convenience right there at your fingertips. And it's like basically you're at home, but you're not at home because you're in sunny Orlando and you get to enjoy the beautiful sunshine and Disney and everything else that's around you.
But add to that as well, too, the CDC also warned that it's safer due to social distancing and obviously to reduce the spread of the virus. So obviously rent a vacation property as opposed to a hotel. In addition to safety, you're also cutting down, like you said, on a huge cost of renting out multiple hotel rooms. You can prepare more meals at home as opposed to eating out. And then better yet, you can offset a lot of the days that you would have spent thousands of dollars at the theme parks by spending it at home using the amenities within the community. And it's just an easy and cost-effective way to go when you have a nice property that you can use with a lot of amenities, within your fingertips or footsteps away.
Right. Now, is there any kind of like a shuttle service in there that would take you from
the
resort?
The property management company is looking to have a shuttle service to the theme park. However, Mark, when people come here, everybody rents a car. You need a car to pretty much get around anywhere. So it's easier to go and do it that way. Now, we're also seeing a trend of tourists that are coming down using Uber, etc. But, car rentals are very inexpensive over here, and you can definitely take advantage of, a lot of these extra services when you book your flight, and you can see the services offered, for places to stay or car rentals, etc.
Right. Okay. Awesome. Listen, this has been amazing. I am so appreciative of all this information. And I think this looks like an amazing opportunity for all kinds of people. So guys, if you want any more information about the resort and about what's going on down there and buying opportunities to get involved in this project, what's the best way they can contact you?
The best way that we can be reached is actually by visiting the website, which is www.theazulresort.com. Or you can reach me at Dawood at theazulresort.com. And of course, my personal cell phone, 321-229-1217, or my Canadian cell phone, 647-770-7227.
Perfect. That's awesome. Dawood, thank you so much. I think this has been amazing. It's a phenomenal opportunity. If you do have any more other questions, obviously you can DM me as well. I'll put you in contact with Dawood, and we can be good to go from there. Otherwise, thank you so much. Remember to follow us along subscribe to our channel on YouTube, follow us along on social, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, all that good stuff. And as always, stay safe, stay positive. Hopefully all this is going to be coming to an end completely 100% sooner than later. And my friend, I will speak to you soon. All the best.